So I'm sure you're wondering what's the best kept secret in business, kind of as the title says. And I won't make you watch the whole video to find out the answer. I mean, the answer is pretty simple. In actuality, the best kept secret in business is you. And no, it's not clickbait. All right. So by the end of this video, you'll realize exactly what I mean by when I say why your business is a best kept secret. I'm going to give you three top reasons why your business is a best kept secret. But before we do that, let's kind of define what a best kept secret is for the purposes of this video. So the phrase best kept secret is an expression that's used to describe something that's not widely known, something that's not publicized, but is considered to be an exceptionally good or valuable or advantageous. It typically refers to information or a place or product or skill or a thing that is intentionally but usually unintentionally hidden from the general public, but it's deserving of recognition or attention. All right. It typically refers, so in essence, a best kept secret suggests that whatever is being described is so remarkable that it should be more widely known, but if for various reasons it remains relatively unknown or concealed. It's often used to pique curiosity and draw attention to something that has been overlooked or underrated. So being a best kept secret in business is definitely not the move. Especially when you're doing all the things that you would expect from a company that you spend your hard-earned money on, and that company has a lack of visibility in the marketplace, which is leading to no to slow growth that I'm sure you would like to increase. So that kind of leads to the first reason why you're a best kept secret in business. And that's the quality of your product, right? So one of the reasons why you started your business, a lot of us started our business because there was a lack of quality that you personally experienced as a consumer from a preceding brand, or a brand that came before yours. So one thing about me is I'm very, very, very particular about my candles and scents and things of that nature. There was a point in time where I was just going to store after store after store, and I was looking for the right candle, I was looking for the right scent, and I felt like this was going on for weeks, and I just could not find the scent that I was looking for. So I got fed up. I got on YouTube. I watched several videos, several tutorials. I decided to make my own candles. And after several failed attempts, I said like 3 or 4 failed attempts, I was able to finally make the candle that I was looking for. Who knows? One day I might even put out there for you guys to enjoy. But it was an amazing scent, and I was happy about that, right? But the point is that I was dissatisfied with the quality of what was in the marketplace, so I made it my business to change it. Right? And a lot of us, a lot of you guys have done the same thing, which is why you started your business, right? The second thing is that you truly care and interact with your customers, right? And as a consumer, anytime I reached out to a seller of a product that I purchased and received a personal response, like it added that much more to my overall experience and solidified um, my brand loyalty towards that particular brand, right? So the thank you cards that you put in your packaging every time that you sell a product, like that actually matters. Like the consumer actually appreciates that. Right? Christian Dior isn't thanking you for your purchase. As a matter of fact, they may feel as though you, as the consumer, should be thanking them for purchasing their product, right? But the fact that you interact with your customer base and personally see to interacting with them on behalf of yourself and on behalf of your brand is admirable, right? And the top companies, if the top companies in your field or in your industry made it their business to do the same thing, then there will be no need for your company. But they aren't, so it is. You just keep going. All right. Number three, like you create quality content that embraces your viewership and gives a clear understanding of your brand. Right. So you create content centered around who you are and what represents your brand effectively and clearly. Right. You incorporate customer testimonials and reviews into your content to aid in the decision making process for a potential client. You make content that clearly conveys your offer without having to click through page after page after page of unnecessary information. Right, your product or service is conveyed to the consumer with no hidden agendas, aside from converting a prospect to a customer. And with the present society and the hidden agendas that these companies um, are putting out there, especially subliminally, not just to us as a consumer, but to our youth. Um, as a consumer, we appreciate the fact that you are just selling your product and you're not selling your religious or your political view. Um, but we wish more companies would do that, right? Um, and you're probably wondering, like, well, how does that make me a best kept secret in business? Well, I'm gonna answer that for you, and the answer's pretty simple for that too. Because besides your two homegirls and your auntie around Christmas time, there's nobody that knows about your business, right? And we wish companies like yours would invest their resources into more adequate marketing techniques that would give their best kept secret brand more visibility in the marketplace. So that we all can experience the amazing quality of your product, right? So we're able to receive one of those handwritten thank you cards that you include in every purchase, or we can see that 1 minute video that took you 2 weeks to edit. We want to see that grace our timeline because it makes no sense to invest so much time and effort and energy mastering your craft, and then you spend so much of, or rather, so few of your available resources on establishing a solid and easily recognizable brand and allocating ad spend to increase traffic. And when I say recognizable brand, I mean easily recognizable in the marketplace. Like as soon as we see that, we know that's you, right? And as a newly established business, that's starting to gain traction, there is strength in numbers. So increasing traffic is pivotal, and we've already established the fact that you have a quality product that far outweighs the quality of similar brands in your field. So by increasing traffic, sales will inevitably increase solely based off that alone, right? So with excellent quality and client experience comes 5-star reviews, which is one of the most important factors in decision making process for potential customers, especially the ones who happen to come across you via the internet, right? It's so easy to just Google you, right? And that's what they're gonna do. Make sure that those reviews are there, right? And so once you start to increase traffic, you're gonna have to give them quality content that is consistent and that resonates with your loyal client base, right? But it also must convey the brand clearly to your growing audience. Your market budget should not reflect where you are. It should reflect where you're trying to go, right? Make sure I said that clearly. So your marketing budget should not reflect where you are as a company, right? As a CEO, as an entrepreneur, it should reflect to where you're trying to go to, right? So quality marketing is equally as important as having a quality product, right? Once you create the perfect solution for the marketplace, it's your duty to make sure that you aren't the best kept secret in your craft, right? So knowledge only gains its power when we acquire it. So that's what gives knowledge life, and that's what will bring more life to your brand, ensuring that you share your secret with the world. Until next time, y'all. Peace.